It's your man, Boss Man, once again coming live last year. Can we kick it or can we kick it? Day top is now it's all over. What you gonna do now? What you gonna do now? You heard? What you gonna do? New year coming, new season. It's time to make some noise. It's time to wild out. It's time to make some changes. The changes is you. What you gonna do when it comes for you? More problems, more problems. Is we gonna stand up? We gonna stand up and face our problems, face our fears. My bad. Once again, what we gonna do? We gonna face our fears or what? We gonna stand up or what? We gonna make some noise or what? It's time to face the problem, what we going through and what we going through America. It's time for us to do what we gotta do, people. No more pretending, no more whining, no more sit back, no more cut back. It's time to make some noise and it's time to do it now. All this stuff going on. Same old stuff, same old politics, same old jive, same old talk. When we gonna really stand for something and make some noise? When we gonna start doing something right? It's easy to do wrong, but it's hard to do right. When we gonna face what we need to face? Bottom line. When we gonna do what we gonna do? Too much stuff is going on. Some stuff not being said. Some stuff ain't being heard. Something they can't face up. When we gonna grow up and do what's right? Too many things getting past us. Too many things getting too comfortable, too staying still and not making enough noise to make it happen. You ready? This politics, bum rush you, food boo you, and everything else. Politics, people. Politics. Let's talk about politics. Fake leaders, fake officials. Make up a story and make you believe it. Con you, make you think it's all gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, people. We gotta stand what we do and how we do things. We gotta be accountable for what we do. What we do. When we gonna face what we do? You know? We got a job to do. People gotta do it now. New Year coming. I coulda, shoulda, coulda. I not gonna happen last year. I not gonna happen before this happened. They're going 2020. What the difference we gonna make and hold it. Hold together. Hold together. Come to unity. Come together. Hold it tight. When we gonna stay strong together to make things happen strong to happen? Are you tired of the same old mess, same old problems, same old occur, same old things? It's time to make some noise. And the noise is now, people. For real, for real. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? It's time to do what we need to do, people. Why are you lying? Stop lying to yourself. Are you tired of lying? Are you tired of faking it? The people hurting you. The same people hurting you gonna hurt your people. And your people. And your people. And your children. And your children. Are you tired covering up? Pretending? We can change some things around. And we fight hard enough to change it. We can do some things. Stop being afraid. Stop being afraid. Take that fear out. For example, who get $10? What food stamps? What $10 gonna do for somebody? What $11 gonna do for somebody for food? And people starving, hungry, and begging and pleading. What $10 gonna do? What rent increase keep going over and over and over and over and higher and higher and higher? We can't afford that rent. We can't afford that due. We cannot afford that. So, you're gonna accept Don't Jews don't sleep. Don't Chinese don't sleep. It's on us. We suffering and hurting in all kind of ways. We can beat the system. We need to fight. We need to stand tall. Like we're not. How you gonna pay? Why do you think everybody from New York is moving down here? And what they doing with us? You think they care about us? They don't care about us. They're charging high ass rent, high ass level, high increase. Taxes go up, creases go up. Everything is for $1. Parking. If you do anything in that apartment, you paying for it. You do anything out the apartment, you paying for it. They're trying to find ways to make more money. We can't afford it. We poor. We black. We middle class. And they make us do all this extra XYZ. All the extra paperwork. When will you understand it's time to fight that? What is you paying for? What is you giving up? They know we can't pay for it. They know we can't do this. They know we can't do this progress. But they expect us to get it. Somehow, somewhere, somehow. They don't care how you get it, or you get it. Come on, somebody. It's time to fight these laws. It's time to fight these principles and make things different. Why everything got to go up, 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 up? Why can't you do a 2 years expand? Give people time to get better. Give people time to get more. Get time to fix some things. But you always want to increase and go up. When are we going to understand that, people? Once again, it's your man Boss, man. Sorry about all that. No, business is business. But check it. Like I said before, I say it again. We got to come together to fight what we need to fight. And we got to put the pressure on some people. It's not time to be more scared. We've been holding back, holding in, holding out for a long, long, long time. And it's time us to scream, holler at some people. It's time to knock on some doors. It's time to see some people. Because we always said we're going to do this and we always said we're going to do that and nothing don't happen. We are suffering because we're not doing nothing about what we supposed to be doing. Life is too short. Be talking. Are you tired of talking? When we going to start to see some results? You see how long it take Donald Trump? It always news, but no action. It's always news, but nobody don't say nothing. Once again, like I said, who can live off of $10 of food stamps? Who can live a room for how long? You see people every day is at benches, parks, McDonald's, hiding behind the dumpster, hiding behind the wall. People see that every day, but what is they doing about it? People say I got cancer and this and that and that. What's they doing about it? The truth. When they don't have the truth? When you gonna speak truth? When you gonna seek truth? When you gonna face truth? A lot of things could be going on. People sleeping, faking it, pretending, and not doing what they supposed to be doing. People doing a lot of acting, a lot of faking, and anything else come with it. Things is this playing not coming together, people. And we're just looking at it like it's okay, and you're not, and you know it's not okay. You can seek it's okay. You can feel the pain, the crying is not okay. But we're not learning. We're not learning what we're learning. We're not facing what we're facing. We're not facing reality. We're not facing reality. We're not facing what we're doing. When you gonna stop pretending? It's not a dream. You wake up, the problem's still there. This not a fairy tale. This not you wind your wine and think it's okay. Stop being brainwashed. Stop being brainwashed what we see and heard. People hurting us more every day. We got rights too. We got feelings too. We got feelings. And we're not running our rights. We're not fighting enough. We got to stop to be scared and stop being afraid and start fighting for our rights. The rights is us. We got children to raise. We got generations coming. We got a whole new year coming. And you just sit back like everything's okay. It's not okay. The way we live is not okay. What we stand is not okay. When we gonna start fighting? It's time to fight, people. It really is time to fight. Cause we got a generation to protect. You owe it to yourself and the generations. People, it's time to get back. It's time to fight back, people. Like I said, we gotta teach one to teach one. Give one to give one. Help and help. When we gonna start helping each other? When we gonna start holding it down? It's time to make some noise. And noise is now, people. How many times we gotta go through this story? How many times we gotta go through this situation? How many times people gotta get hurt? How many things gotta happen to us to seek something? To get something back what we deserve. They owe us this. They owe us that. Come on, somebody. Tell us how we feel. It's time to speak the truth. It's time to say how we feel out there. Spread that news. Spread that news. Go to that churches. Go to that convention. Go to the city hall. Go to that door and start knocking on doors. Everybody know we're tired. How much got to take? How much got to do? Them times is over with. Them times is out. It's finished. When we gonna start what we finish and start doing? It's time for us to do what we need to do, people. And time is now. Too many people suffering. Too many people getting hurt. Some people don't understand. We are hurting. Hurting bad. Shortcuts. Take cuts. Back cuts. Cutting the money. Cutting the money. Who living? Who really living? Who really doing? They cutting us up in half. All these rules for what? To benefit? To give us what we going to be at? These rules are here to hurt us. We don't got no say so. Don't know so. Don't say so. When we gonna have some say so? When we gonna speak and say how we feel? When we gonna say enough is enough? It's time to make some noise. And the noise is now. You feel me? The noise is now. New year. Start expressing. Start embracing. Start making some noise. Let everybody know how you feel. Because that's the only way the job gonna get done. You can't let people beat us. We got to beat them. We got to start fighting them back. How they gonna learn? How you ain't the words that they're gonna learn today? They gonna hear us today? One way they gonna hear us. One day. Get enough censors. Get enough people. Get enough people to start knocking on doors. We got to do something now, people. Now is a now to fight. Now is a now time to put people in place. Now it's time to show yourself. Now it's time to show yourself. It's time to make some noise. And the noise is now. Right now. You don't know when your last feed. You don't know when you get your last heat. You don't know when you're going to put your head at. You don't know when you're going to win. And you time losing, you're not a user. You ask somebody. And let the people know you somebody. You here to win. I ain't come to lose. It's time to make some noise. Why we can't have factories? Why can't we have warehouses? Why can't we have special schools to teach? Why are we at school to teach grammar? Why can't we get some people to teach speech? We need to put our voice out there. We need to teach one to teach one. We need to put our heads together and make this right. Time is now. When you gonna make some noise, people? Huh? When we gonna shut out and make some changes? Some real changes. Some real deal. If a kid is bad, you give them 4 options. Job Corps, military, boot camp, tutor, secondhand, whatever. After that, it's over. Cause other kids want to learn. Other kids want. Other kids want to be somebody. Cause they got bullies and other people stopping them. They feel uncomfortable. And all these tests, they say you must pass, you must see where you at, see where you are. That test should be taken every week. Every week. Over and over and over. Till they get it. Till they get it. You understand me? Safety. Teach. Safety. Teach. Find the answers. Make it easy. Don't make this thing hard on them. You put too much pressure on them. You put too much lean on them. Help them teach. Make them, it's a special day. Put a sparkle in teaching. Put a sparkle in teaching. Put some action in teaching. When you gonna get it, people? Kids want to learn. But they're scared. They're scared. They're afraid. Give them something to grow on. Give them something, people. Life must go. Do you feel me? It's time to make some noise, people. It's time to wild out. It's time to wild out. Do you understand? It's time to wild out. We got a job to do, people. And we're not doing our job. We're not doing our job. Straight like that. We're not doing our job. We're not doing the job we're supposed to do. We're not. People is begging. Kids is begging for help. Kids is begging for education. Kids is begging for tuition. People begging, can you help me? Can you help me? When you gonna take the time and find ways to help the kids learn? When you gonna take the time to find ways to help the kids get what they need to get to? How you just gonna leave them hanging like that? How you just gonna leave them don't know nothing? If you don't get it, oh well. We need to change our attitude, our preference, and the way we think, and the way they're thinking. We need to help these kids to get where they're supposed to be at. Because they asked to be here, and they're trying the best they can. Most of them are. But you just giving up on these kids. And the kids is asking for help right now. So what you going to do? Give me 1 second, bro. Ooh, you something else. Yo.
So I stayed outside 2 hours waiting on the bus in the cold and hungry. I would like to eat something.
Yo, like I said, we got a job to do, people. New Year coming. Everybody got their little solution, what they gonna do, but not putting no work in, not putting no fire in. You gotta be fired up. You fired up? Are you fired up? The same thing you said the last year did work. What happened? You gave up the first day, second day, first week. We gotta beat this situation. We must fight this situation to the end. We cannot give up. If you give up, that means they giving up. And that's a problem, right? If you give up, that means they give up. We got to do more. We can do more. They do more. All right, I got to go. It's your main boss, man. Once again, coming live fast, you're kicking it. Remember, love yourself. Forgive yourself. It's not your fault. Every child need a hug. Hug them. Tell them you love them. Tell them you love them. Tell yourself you love yourself. Because you need to know you're a winner. You need to know you can beat this battle. We need to fight. Because if we don't fight, nothing not going to get changed. Nothing not going to get right if we don't do what we do. It's your man, Boss Man. Love and happiness. Peace. Be with you.